If you're watching right now, you're watching on a replay, and thank you for tuning in, all right? It's too bad you weren't able to make it on the live. Please try to show up next time. Jump in, ask me questions. We can talk anytime, all right? Like I said, if you're watching right now, it's all right. It's a replay. It's all good. But like I always say, we're usually live at 8 o'clock every night, so make sure you get the notifications on there so you can get notified every time we go live. All right. Here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of mfersmedia Live. It's June 19th, 2018. It's a Tuesday. Yes, it is our Tea Time Tuesday, so thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's our Tea Time Tuesday. It's June 19th. All right, we got a whole bunch of facts in. Congratulations again to Mary Jane Goforth and Leanne Dubrick for both winning a $5 Tim card, courtesy of the Master Chef Challenge. So yes, we're actually going to be hearing facts that were all picked by you, the MFers. So like I always say, make sure you guys stay tuned and keep an eye out on MFers Live. You never know what we pop up there. Like I said, that was something new. Master Chef threw out a challenge and threw out a couple Tim cards there too. Yes. Hello, Christine. Hello, Angie. And hello, Caitlin. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like I said, it's pretty amazing and fun things that we do here on MFers Live. Like I said, it is our Tea Time Tuesday. I'm not drinking any hot tea today because it's been really warm lately, but I've been drinking my iced teas. So hopefully you guys got your tea going on. And we're going to start off like we always do. We're going to do a bunch of shout-outs. And we're going to see if Nacho can send out some positive vibes to that one special MFer out there. Hello, Sue Lee. How are you? Yes. All right, you guys ready? Oh, a little handful here. Oh, a handful here. Okay. There you go. All right. So we got our handful of shout-outs. All right, here we go. We got Lydia Kettle. Hi, Yvette. Hello. Jessica, thank you for tuning in. Yes. Hello, Charlene. Yes, make sure you guys get your comment and your reaction in. We are on the 19th, so we are coming towards the second half of the month, so we are coming closer to the end. And on July 1st, yes, Canada Day, ladies and gentlemen. So any of the MFers out there that are not from Canada, July 1st is our Canada Day weekend. We usually celebrate, have a good time, set off some fireworks, and celebrate Canada Day. But not only will we be doing that, but ladies and gentlemen, we will be handing out 30 prizes so far. So always make sure you guys get your comment and your reaction. Hello, Rich. How you doing? And hello, Kim. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. All right, so we have Richardson Harper. What else we got here? Oh, there's a name I haven't seen up in a while. There's Salem. Yes, Salem Agro comes all the way from Algeria. Yes. And we have, Ryan Elliott. We're going with this guy. We got Richardson Harper. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys notice, sometimes you'll see like double shout-outs and triple shout-outs. And sometimes you'll see people have more than one shout-out in a day from the times that we do our shout-outs. But that's what I mean. You have more than one chance to win a prize. You can win multiple prizes on this show. It's great. I'm doing better. Right on. I have faith in you, Rich. Don't worry, buddy. I always believe in you. You'll get through this. Always. We're always here. We're one big family. All right, we have, of course, we have Medic in the background. Meds, come. Of course. There you go. Is that all better? Oh, look at this. Hand delivered from none other than Gordo. Merci, Gordo. Look at that. Delivered right to the studio. And that's what Medic was working at. Medic was just letting us know that Gordo had stepped in.
Who needs Gordo?
Yes. Meds, come.
Come. We got him his streets.
Oh, you got him his streets?
That's right.
Meds.
He won't shut up till
He won't shut up. He's got Timbits. Yes, Gordo came in with Timbits, ladies and gentlemen. And that would be all Gordo.
No,
yes, it's all Gordo. It is actually because Medic's addicted to Timbits. So if he sees us come in with a Tim Hortons coffee or a Tim Hortons tea,
Medic, go.
anything that says that Guelph Tim Hortons, yeah, even garbage out of the car, you're like, as long as it says Tim Hortons on it, he goes nuts because he expects a Timbit. So there, he's got his Timbits. He's all calmed down now. All right. So there's Becky Pfeiffer. No, Gordo don't wear glasses. Sometimes we wonder if he should, though. And we got Ariel Alyssa.
I used.
And then we have, Caitlin McCandles. There you go, Caitlin. Yes, hello, Caitlin. And then we have Mary Hall. And then we have, Charlene Pratt. There you go. All right, so who's going to get, okay, here's a challenge for you, buddy. Now, we all know that Nacho's been getting pretty good at this, sending out those positive vibes and getting people in here. So here's one for Salem Agro, okay? So there you go, Nacho. Send them positive. All right, tell Salem to come hang out with us. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're going to start this off. Like we always do, we do have our positive history. So in our positive history for June 19th. All right, 40 years ago today, Garfield. Yes, Garfield. You guys all know that fluffy orange cat. Garfield first appeared as a comic strip created by Jim Davis. It chronicles the life of Garfield the cat. No, I said Garfield the cat. Not Nacho the cat. Garfield. I know you probably listened to him. So it chronicles the life of Garfield the cat, his owner John, and Odie the dog, with topics ranging from the orange tabby's laziness and obsessive eating, John's need for coffee, and disdain of Mondays and diets. So as of 2013, the strip was syndicated in roughly 2,580 newspapers, holding the Guinness World Record for being the world's most widely syndicated comic strip, and earning up to $1 billion a year from merchandising, books, films, and television. And if you guys click on to the link, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can actually watch a Garfield and Friends clip entitled, "What Happened to My Lasagna?"
Mike ate it.
Never, always. Healthy as an ox. Healthy. All right.
Didn't mean he didn't eat
it. Yeah. All right, so more good news on this day. Blaise Pascal, the French mathematician and philosopher who, as a young man, invented a mechanical calculator and later physicalized that all men's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone. And he was born back on this day back in 1623. So I guess it's like an overdue birthday. I don't think he's around. He'd be really old if he was. All right, so the first official baseball game was played with the New York Nines defeating the New York Knickerbockers 23-1 in Hoboken, New Jersey. So New York Nines taking on the New York Knickerbockers. I still can't help but smile every time I hear that name, Knickerbockers. That'd be a great sports team, right? All right, what else we got here? All right, so the U.S. Congress prohibited slavery in the United States territories, nullifying the Dred Scott case, and that was back in 1862. Ann Wilson, co-founder of the rock band Heart, which sold over 35 million records worldwide, was born, and that was in 1950. Wow. So after surviving an 83 filibuster in United States Senate, the Civil Rights Act was passed by Congress, outlawing all segregation on the basis of race. And that was 1964. Hello, Mary Jane. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get her. So Edgar Winter's #1 hit, Frankenstein, named because of how many cuts and patches were contained in the original studio tape, actually earned a gold record. And that was back in 1973. Wow. EU nations agreed to lift their sanctions against Cuba in the hope of encouraging democracy on the island. That was just back in 2008. Right on. All right, so we're going to share this off quickly. Oh, there we go. Sometimes have to wait for technology to catch up. All right. Okay, if it's going to. Oh, there we go. All right. I don't know. I guess technology is going a little bit slow for us today. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget. Get your comment, your reaction in there. Because you know what? Comment and reaction gets your name entered twice for every stream we do. And yes, we do have a stream this month, yesterday, on the 18th. You have a chance to have your name entered up to 4 times for one day. We did kind of pop the breaker. So it kind of cut the internet off. So we had to cut our show into 2 parts.
It was the ghost.
He was the ghost. So yes, make sure you get your comment and your reaction in there. So that you can have your name up to enter 4 times just for yesterday. Hello, Frank. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. All right, here we go. We're going to open up. Where is it? There it is. We're going to open up our Gmail, yes. Making a stop while watching SmackDown. Oh, yeah, because it's Monday Night Raw on Mondays, and then Tuesday Night SmackDown now. All right, so here we go. We have our 4 facts are all derived coming from none other than Mary Jane Goforth and Leanne Dubrick. What's this? No. Okay. There we go. Okay, so, oops, what was this one? Let's even check it out. Okay, so our facts are on hauntings. Hey, Nick. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. Nick Baus is in the house. Yeah, Nick Baus. Like South Baus. All right, so lemurs take their name from the Latin lemurs, meaning ghosts, because of their mysterious and mainly nocturnal lifestyles. Nice. In 2004, the India Statistical Institute in New Delhi was closed after reports of visits from the ghost of a dead student. Ooh, Leah, where are you? You got to be hearing some of this, Leah. Come on. So that's in New Delhi. Wow. All right, so the Royal Albert Hall in London is supposedly haunted by a 19th century organ maker's ghost. Definitely, Leah. Where are you to hear some of these? These are cool. Hello, Jazzy. How you doing, Dal? It's great to see you in here. All right. So a recent poll reported that 87% of Chinese office workers actually believe in ghosts. Wow. It's a big, huge number. Switzerland Prime Minister Prince Behimaki was reported in 1995 to have complained about ghosts terrorizing his subjects. Wow. All right. The ghost had invaded the royal household supposedly because they were afraid of the dogs. Oh, and there he is, none other than Ghost Pat. Yes. And then, exactly. All right, so a woman on the island of White complained of a ghost in 1995 that turned on lights and electrical equipment. Ghost just wanted to just haunt you just to raise your hydro bill. That's what that was. All right, so an energy company spokesman said that it was the first time a high bill had actually been blamed on a ghost. That was kind of, I didn't even get to see that one. I just said it because I thought it'd be funny. But yeah, I guess she complained that the hydro was high because of the ghost. So an idea, like a ghost, must be spoken to a little before it will explain itself. And that's actually a quote by Charles Dickens himself. All right, so I'm going to say that again. So it's a quote from Charles Dickens. An idea, like a ghost, must be spoken to a little before it will actually explain itself. So tired. Well, yeah, you've been on that tour. Yes, you've been going around with the Mad Child tour. So make sure you get some rest, Patty. All right, got to make sure you come down and come hang out at the studio again. Come on, brother. We all love you in the studio. We miss you, brother. Come on. Always the and then. All right, so our last fact on the hauntings. So according to a report in 2011, 25% of Britons say they have seen a ghost. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I still haven't seen one. I haven't. Don't get me wrong. I've watched videos and stuff, and you see orbs and things like that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting on all the little clips to come in from Leah. But Leah did notify us that if you guys go watch MFers Live from last Thursday, she said just for because I noticed a little spider that was coming down, and we pointed out too. We pointed out about the spider when we started talking about the spider. But I guess just before I point out the spider, I guess supposedly like an orb goes over my head while I'm live. Yeah, it goes over my head. So it's pretty interesting. And yes, we do have clips of one of the devices that they were using that it picks up like figures. So like if I was standing there in front of this camera, you would see basically the stick version of me standing there. And we actually have an adult stick person and a child stick person in the background behind us. And I actually pointed out on the stream while we're live that you can see it because we're watching the monitor right behind Sean off to the side of the camera. All right, bro, make sure you get some sleep, all right? Definitely talk to you soon. And we noticed that the adult picked up a child. So it was really cool. It was really spooky. Like, trust me, I could turn behind me and I wasn't seeing anything. But yes, we had the monitors up and going and you could see anything. It's pretty cool. Yeah, woo. How you doing, Ryan? It's always good to see you, brother. All right, see here. So we have another one. So this is the royal family. Yeah. Oh, much love, brother. Much love. Yeah. You know what, Ryan, you're here. Make sure, go check out last Saturday's stream when we're live in Loretto. And please, go watch it. Let us know what you see. Because we had people actually that were tuning in live, seeing things, and then we also had people tuning in like the next day and seeing a whole bunch of things as well. So it's pretty cool, really interesting. All right, better not be holding me asleep. All right, so this is facts on the royal family. You guys ready for this? All right. So as a teenager, the then Princess Elizabeth and her sister Princess Margaret would act out and perform a number of fantominies during the Second World War. The Wax Museum, Madame Tussauds, have displayed 23 different life-size models of Her Majesty to date. Yeah, so if you go over to the Wax Museum, Madame Tussauds, there's 23 different life-size models of the one and only herself, Her Majesty, the Queen. Yes. Hello, Susan. It's great to see you. All right. Oh, here's one for you guys. I didn't know this. This is really interesting to see. I get to learn something too and just get to teach you guys as well. The Queen actually speaks fluent French. Yeah. And often uses the language when she hosts audience and attends state visits. She does not require an interpreter, as was seen when she visited France back in 2014 for the D-Day 70th anniversary. That's pretty cool. That is. I didn't know that. I did not know that the Queen was fluent in French. That is pretty neat. All right. So, the Queen's actual birthplace, formerly a house in Mayfair, is now a Michelin star Cantonese restaurant called Hakkasen. I hope that's how I pronounce it. Hakkasen, yeah? That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the Queen's birthplace is now a Michelin star Cantonese restaurant. That's pretty cool. So she is a keen traveler as well, having to date visited Australia 16 times, Canada 22 times, New Zealand 10 times, and Jamaica 6 times. I wonder if she can remember when she's been, what the visit was like down in Jamaica. It would be jamming, right? All right. And get this, ladies and gentlemen, they do reply to fan mail, yes. According to the royal household, members of the royal family are professional pen pals. The royal family receives around 100,000 letters each year. And responding to said letters are part of their official duties. Wow. That's really neat. So it's actually part of their official, their royal duties to respond back to letters. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are interested in the royal family, send out a letter. They'll respond back. That's awesome. So, in fact, when Prince William and Kate Middleton announced their engagement, they were welcomed with over 60,000 letters. They made sure that every single letter with a return address received a reply from the couple. Wow, that's awesome. So they sent back in 60,000. Hello, Christopher. How you doing, brother? It's always great to see you. So that's pretty awesome. So 60,000. I didn't know that either. Now I want to write the royal family, let them all let it go. Hi, guys, from the MFers. So Prince William has a thing for Cindy Crawford. Yes. Just because your mom is a person, just because your mom is a princess doesn't mean she can't embarrass you. Yes, case in point. When Prince William was a teenager, he had a big crush on Cindy Crawford. So Princess Diana thought it would actually be funny to invite Miss Crawford to tea. That's kind of funny. Kate Middleton will be the first working class queen as well. One of the biggest things that sets Kate Middleton apart from other commoners who married into the royal family is that Kate Middleton doesn't come from a noble family. And maybe I'm getting sick. I can actually feel the congestion. It's the joys of the summer coming. Oh, yes, allergies kicking in. I got to go get some, is it Advert? Got to go get some allergy stuff. Oh, yeah. Packing to move into a new house. Right on. So we're going to pop this down here because everybody's still trying to message me. So I didn't know that. Yeah, so Kate Middleton actually doesn't come from a noble family. In fact, her immediate family is considered working class. That is pretty awesome. She's also the first royal wife with a degree in addition to being the first working class queen. Middleton is also the first royal wife with a degree. The Duchess of Cambridge has a degree in art history from the University of St. Andrews. That's pretty cool. Hello, Tamara. How are you? So the Queen actually has 2 birthdays. Yes. Being the Queen has many perks, including 2 birthdays. Although she was born on April 21st, the Queen also has an official birthday that is typically in May or June and recognized in each Commonwealth country. Pretty neat. Nice. So there you guys go. Look at that. Back and or rewatch. Got to deal with. Not a problem, Tamara. Not a problem. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are alive, but you guys can always come back into the replays and rewatch what we talk about. And so, yeah, that is pretty interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are into the royal family, just send out letters. Now I do. I want to sit there and I want to go find out a whole bunch of the royal family members, and I want to send them all letters. I do. Just send a whole bunch of letters to the royal family. That'd be pretty cool. One to the Queen, one to the Prince. Yeah. Hello, Christina. Hello, Ashley. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like I said, this is our Tea Time Tuesday. So we're drinking, like I said, well, I'm drinking my iced tea. So you guys can be drinking steep tea or your normal tea, like I said. Giving props out to our English and our Asian friends who all drink tea. And actually, anybody who drinks tea. Well, one of the SDK members, Prada West himself, enjoys drinking green tea when he was down doing his tour last year. We kind of supported him for a week. We drank green tea every day. It's pretty cool. All right, so what else we here? Healthy foods. Healthy foods. Ooh. Yes, we got time. We got time. All right. So asparagus is a good source of vitamins A, C, and E. B complex vitamins, potassium, and zinc. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think the fat man's belly's hurting just because it's healthy foods. Oh. All right, we're gonna get to this. We can do it. It's okay. So an avocado has more than twice as much potassium as a banana. Broccoli contains twice the vitamin C of an orange and almost as much calcium as whole milk. And the calcium is actually better absorbed. I like broccoli. Broccoli's great, steam up some broccoli, put a little bit of, cheese on it. Oh, magnifique. And it's actually better than milk. That's great. All right, so celery is actually the best vegetable source for naturally occurring sodium. Yeah. Kale contains lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the eyes from macular degeneration. I think maybe I should start eating some kale. It's bad eyesight. So to increase the protein in peanut butter, brewer's yeast can actually be mixed in, which is actually a little useful tip for vegetarians. Yes, I know the vegetarians are probably just loving this one. Pumpkin seeds are high in zinc, which is good for the prostate and building the immune system up. Yes, I love snacking on. That's right. That's like the October November treat. Is the pumpkin seeds? Yeah, when you're carving out your pumpkins, you pull all that stuff out, right? Pull the seeds out. Baking them up in the oven, and they make good little snacks. All right, what else we got here? So lemons are considered one of the world's healthiest foods. One lemon contains your daily dose of vitamin C. It cleanses the liver, boosts your immunity, and aids in weight loss. Try adding it to a mug of warm water to kick-start your day. No, it doesn't mean, you have yourself, say you have yourself a cup of, warm water. Okay, you have, your lemon going, and then drink. No. That'd be a little bit of pucker power, right? But no, just add a little bit to, warm water, mix it in. And it's actually better for you. It's really good. I might explain why lemonade's pretty good. It's got lemons in it, right? So it's got the vitamin C that you need. All right, so eggs. Eggs contain the highest quality food, the protein known. Yeah. All parts of an egg are actually edible, including the shell, which actually has a high calcium content. I bet you I just got some people that eggshell. What? Discard our eggshell. Well, just remember, everything of the egg is actually edible. All right, and the last fact on our healthy foods. The mushroom, yes, the mushroom is the only non-animal natural source of vitamin D. Yes, you get your vitamin D from eating meat. But if you guys are vegetarians or vegans out there, you guys can always eat mushrooms because it is the only non-animal natural source of vitamin D. It's pretty cool. All right. So we have still have no fact to go, but do some more shout-outs, Nacho. Hey. Oh, he's like zoned right out. He's like zoned right out. Just try to get those positive vibes all the way out to Algeria to Salem. You got this, buddies. You got this. All right, so we're gonna reach in the old. Oops. It's a little few too many shout-outs. It might take a little while to go through those. All right. Yes, there. Oh, got some more here. All right, here we go. Oh, got him. Ooh. All right. Okay, there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want, you can always screenshot this. Okay. and enter your name. Okay, so this shout out goes to all the MFers out there. Any one of you, if you guys have never heard your name before, this goes out to you. Okay. All right, what else do we have here? We have Sarah Jacobs. There you go, Sarah. Then we have, I know she was in here earlier. Suli Zohan. There you go, dear. Then we have Bunny Morrison. I guess I should put these up a little bit more so you guys can see them, right? Bunny Morrison. What else we got? No, this one's going to go sideways. All right, let's go. We got Yvette Prince. Then we have Mary Hall. There you go. So you guys can see them. Mary Hall. Yeah. Then we have Rem Lahu. Rem Lahu. There you go. Then we have Katrina Brown. There you go, dear. And then, yes, I know he was in here earlier. I don't know if he still is. But, oops. There you go, Christopher Brockell. There you go, brother. What else we have here? We have, Jen Jofield. Yes, it comes up Jen J-Lo. But it's Jen Jofield. She always like popping and going, J-Lo, everybody. All right, and then look, we got another one for Christopher Brockell. There you go, buddy. Hello, Freedom. It's great to see you in here, dear. Let's see. Oh, look. Almost, buddy, almost. We got Salem Agro. Yeah, Salem Agro. All right. And then we have Ariel Alyssa. There you go. And who this is? We got, you ready? I got to connect. Hey, Nacho. I'm going to take this. No, I can take this one, buddy. Are you guys ready? We're going to send some shout outs from Nacho to Jen Jofield. There you go. Don't worry. It's okay. Salem will come in. Salem actually has a big, huge time difference between us. So let's see here. We are at about 8:39 p.m. right here in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. And it's about like 1-2 o'clock in the morning out in Algeria. So when Salem does pop in, it's a great honor to see him always pop when he does. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, not everybody can actually make it in all the time. Like I said, it's pretty cool that he stops in when he does because of the time that he's on compared to us. I can't say, but wanted to say hi. Be safe and have fun, everyone. All right. You have yourself a great night, Freedom. Always. It's always good to see you here. There, always. All right. So we got to get back to our facts. And our last fact is on volcanoes. Right, so let's see here. I got a whole bunch of stuff. What's this? Nope. Come on. Gotta clear off all this technology stuff so we can keep going. Okay. There we go. We're good. Woohoo, we're back. All right. So volcanoes, yes. A volcano is actually a mountain that opens downward to a pool of molten rock below the surface of the earth. All right. When pressure builds up, eruptions occur. In an eruption, gases and rocks shoot up through the opening and spill over or fill the air with lava fragments. Eruptions can actually cause lava flows, hot ash flows, mudslides, avalanches, falling ash, and floods. I'm so glad I don't live near a volcano. It makes some scary stuff. So the danger area around a volcano actually covers about a 20-mile radius. So fresh volcanic ash made of pulverized rock can be pretty harsh, acidic, gritty, glassy, and actually smelly. Wow. The ash can actually cause damage to the lungs of older people, babies, and people with respiratory problems. Volcanic lightning actually occurs mostly within the cloud of ash during an eruption, and it is actually created by the friction of the ash rushing to the surface. Hey, Nate, the great. How are you, bro? It's always good seeing you, buddy. So roughly 200 accounts of this lightning have actually been witnessed live. So Yes, I saw that, buddy. I did. Um, and you know what? I've actually been watching the controversy. We will talk about that. We will. Let me finish off these facts, and we're actually going to talk about that because I did want to point that out to people today. But yeah, see, lightning does occur within a volcano. So an erupting volcano can actually trigger tsunamis, flash floods, earthquakes, mud flows, and rock falls. More than 80% of the Earth's surface is actually volcanic in origin. Wow. The seafloor and some mountains were actually formed by countless volcanic eruptions. Gaseous emissions from volcano formed the Earth's atmosphere. That's pretty cool. That's how we got our atmosphere. It's by countless volcano. That's pretty cool. There are actually more than 500 active volcanoes in the world. More than half of these volcanoes are actually part of the Ring of Fire, which is actually a region that encircles the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. Active volcanoes in the U.S. are actually found mainly in Hawaii, Alaska, California, Oregon, and Washington. But the greatest chance of eruptions near areas where many people live is actually in Hawaii and Alaska. The sound of an eruption volcano can actually be quiet and hissing, or explosive and booming. Yeah. Hello, Kalahel. Thanks for tuning in. The loud cracks actually travel hundreds of miles and do the most damage, actually including hearing loss and even broken glass. Wow. The most deadly eruptions have actually occurred in Indonesia, with tens of thousands of lives lost to starvation, tsunami, which was actually a result of the eruption, ash flows, and mud flows. All right, so that's all our facts. That's pretty cool. That is. All right, so where's our good news network here? Okay, so we're going to get back here because we have a whole bunch. But yes, I just wanted to point that out. Nate the Great, I'm hoping you're still here, buddy. Yes, 2 artists were actually gunned down yesterday. Yeah. It was like, I don't know if it was a robbery or, because I've been hearing different stories from all over the place. But I wanted to point something out. Okay, now the one artist, I think it's like XXX Tension or something like that. Because everyone, I've been watching a lot of people, and it's really cold. It's really cold to see some of these posts that people do. Because I see people going, rest in peace, XXX. And then I see people commenting going, he deserved it. Wow. Like, wow. Nobody on this earth, okay, deserves to die. Like, you should not wish death upon anybody. Okay, from what I know, I've never met him personally, so I don't know this. Like, I have no idea. I cannot take, one person's opinion over another. People saying he was violent and this and that. So XXO got robbed of his money and his LV bag. Send you in a message all the pictures. Okay, buddy. But you know what? Like I said, he had a huge fan base. I went and checked out his page on Facebook, and I think he's got like 1.3 million followers. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, nobody deserves to die. You should not be wishing death upon anybody. So if he is the big time violent person that like people were saying, his time would come where, Carmen would come to him and, seek justice, and stuff like that. But, like I said, when someone dies, like at such a young age, in the early 20s, he had a future ahead of him. He did. Like I said, say he did do those things. He had a future that he had to sit and reconcile everything that he did wrong. But like I said, Drake set him up. But still, like when someone dies, no matter what hard feelings you have towards them, you got to still set that aside and give some, respect to people who've passed on because they didn't make it, right? And like I said, I don't know personally. I can't go by what hearsay says, what all this media stuff says. But all I know for sure is that there was a young, talented artist in the prime of his, the beginning of his like big, huge career that he's going to have. And yeah, it was cut short. But yes, so I'm going to say right here, right now, for anybody who wants to sit there and get angry with me, by all means, send me some personal messages. It's all good. It's all right. But yes, definitely rest in peace to those artists that we just recently lost. And also, like, we've been losing a lot of people lately. Yeah. We have artists that were just, gunned down. We have some really talented people from, cook reviews to, musicians that have lost their lives over the past past couple years. And, mad respects to all of them, all right? And like I always say, if, like I said, people have been getting gunned down, but a lot of suicides actually been happening lately. So if you guys ever notice anything off about somebody, say something. Get them a smile, all right? Like I said, and it comes all in different forms, okay? You are going to have people that are going to sit there and they'll tell you. They're going to tell you straight, hey, I'm going to go kill myself. I'm going to take these pills or whatever. And I know some people sit there and go, it's a cry for attention. You never know if it's actually a cry for attention. Sometimes it's a cry that they need help. So always take everything to heart and get to the bottom of it and try to help them out. But also remember that depression, some of the suicides that have happened, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't have. Like, come on, take one of the world's, actually, I think he's like the world's funniest man we've ever had. Robin Williams. One of the guys you think would be the happiest man on this earth. We lost him to depression as well. So always reach out, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Because not all the time will they be able to sit there and reach out, because some of them are afraid. Some of them, feel like it's a shame to suffer from depression. So always keep your eye out, because you never know. It could be your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your best friend, your cousins, one of your coworkers, because you never know when they actually need somebody. It's always good. It's funny how everyone talking about XXX, but nothing on the two kids on the playground in the Scarborough. Yes. And that's why Tamara, we were trying to touch base and all that. I was just pointing out the XXX because it's just something. And you know what? KTC even made a post about it as well. We were just talking about XXX because of the controversy of everyone, just sitting there and just bad-mouthing the artist, by accusations or his past. And we were just trying to point that out. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, there was, like I said, we did lose a couple kids on the playground in Scarborough. And that's what I mean. It kind of sucks. Those are little MFers. They are. And I've been trying to post a lot of things with little MFers, all the cool little things that they do around the world. Because yes, there are little MFers all over. So there are, like I said, two little MFers that were just they're gone, and they were from Scarborough area. But yes, that's what I mean. We shouldn't have to worry about us losing our children and stuff. We should be working together to help make everything a little bit better for everybody. Hello, Verna. Hello, Angela. How are you? All right, so we're going to read some positive stories because I got some time. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, so gotta wait for the story to pop up. Is it gonna pop up? Okay, there we go. This is actually from yesterday. Oh no, this is from today. All right, so not wanting anyone to be left out, teacher carries a 60-pound student on her back for a camping trip. Yeah. So this teacher is setting a new bar for what it means to go above and beyond for your students. Helma Wanderner was brokenhearted to hear that her 10-year-old student, Maggie Vasquez, was unable to go to the class's 3-day camping trip to Camp Sullivan in Oak Forest. So since Maggie has cerebral palsy, her walker would be unable to maneuver the rough terrain of the wilderness. the wilderness. So instead of allowing her student to miss out, however, one engineer simply offered to carry the 60-pound student on her back. So the educator from the Academy for Global Citizenship in Chicago, Illinois, had debated the merits of simply renting a pony for Maggie. But since one of her exercises regular, she decided to buy a special $300 harness that would allow her to shoulder the youngster for the trip. So one engineer told People, when I showed it to Maggie, her eyes became really big. She was like, Miss Emma, you found something? I showed it to her in the classroom so everybody saw it, and they were like, yay, Maggie can do this. So in addition to carrying Maggie for the 45-minute hike to the campsite, one engineer carried her student for 2 hours every day so that they could actually explore the forest and do nature activities with the class. It's definitely going above and beyond. Right on. So this is a quote. It was kind of heavy, but I'm strong, and I didn't want to give up, one engineer added. However, I had moments when I was tired or huffing and puffing. She would sing songs or say positive words to me. See? Power of positivity, right? While this may be an extraordinary act of kindness for some, one engineer says that this is a simple part of her dedication to her students. We don't think twice about doing this for Maggie. It's ingrained in the culture of our school to help each other and to help make the world a better place. See? School of MF first. Check that out. That's awesome. We didn't think twice about doing. Oh, sorry. I just. But all right. So if you're feeling inspired by the teacher's gesture, her school, which is specifically for special needs children, started a GoFundMe campaign to reimburse her for the harness and to actually help raise money for the classroom expenses. That is pretty neat. Yeah, so 60 pounds for 2 hours. I don't know. I think I'd be pretty sore, and I'm a pretty big guy. But yeah, 60 pounds strapped to your back. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely an example of going above and beyond for your students. Right on. So yes, we got to share this. Okay, technology's going to go slow today. All right, so that's Facebooked. It's going to work? Okay. Maybe? All right. And there you go. There is tweeted. Oh, maybe. All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is definitely tweeted off. All right, do we have any backstories that I missed? Maybe not. Ooh, okay, yes, we did. I remember this one too. That is really beautiful. So city is converting highway pillars into vertical gardens to actually clean the air. So one organization in Mexico City is making their city into a better place, one concrete pillar at a time. So Via Verde is a project that was working to convert at least 1,000 gray highway pillars into the vertical gardens that could actually soak up pollution and smog. The gardens are an innovative way to beautifying urban spaces and absorbing CO2, heat, and city noises as well. The greenery has been shown to relieve symptoms of stress and anxiety in student restaurants. And the structure material used to make the gardens are constructed entirely out of recycled plastic. Well, that's pretty cool. So the project is also sustainable in more ways than one. The self-sufficient integration system of the gardens ensures that the plants are efficiently maintained by collecting rainwater instead of clean drinking water. The plant species are also specifically chosen for their urban for the urban benefits, such as having low water consumption and high resistance. Once the project is completed, the gardens will contain roughly 2.2 million plants for Mexico City's growth. Additionally, the gardens are being utilized as the source of social rehabilitation and job experience for local inmates. Men and women from the Santa Monica Acatequila Women's Social Reintegration Center and the Orient's Men's Preventative Detention Center responsible for weaving hydroponic textile substrate, which provides them with valuable training and employee opportunities. That's pretty cool. And yeah, so it's those big, square, like, I guess can't really help them, but they're big, huge square pillars. And there, let's see. So I guess they're inside the container, but they're kind of wrapped to try to, go upwards. So that's pretty cool. All right, we got time. We got time. All right, I can do another positive story. Woot. All right. So, thanks again goes out to Gordo, who is one of our studio audience members, who's been around for a little while. I'm surprised he's not going whoop whoop. But thank you again, Gordo, for the coffee.
No problem.
Right, it's always great.
Like Mr. Chef.
Oh, Maester Chef bot. Oh, so Maester Chef sent Gordo on a project.
No, I didn't really send me. Ask me. Is it true?
And he said, sure, of course. All right, so yes, let's see what else. Okay, we got time. See what else is up. We got this one. I don't know this one would be. This is a study, so. All right, I'm going to read it. It is a positive story. Okay, it is actually from yesterday, so it's kind of one that we missed. All right, so study to test cannabis in head-to-head trial with fentanyl to find alternative for severe pain. All right. So in a world first, cannabis-based drugs are being compared to fentanyl as an alternative to breakthrough pain. The clinical trial is being facilitated by Sante Cannabis, an independently credited research organization based out of Montreal. Yes, Montreal, Quebec, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. The study will compare the effects of cannabinoids produced by Tetra Biopharma, a biopharmaceutical leader in a cannabinoid-based drug discovery and development, in comparison to fentanyl, an opiate that is linked to thousands of accidental overdoses in Canada alone. Wow. So according to a statement from Tetra, there were at least 2,963 apparent opioid-related deaths between January and September of 2017. Of those overdoses, 92% were accidental, and 72% of them involved fentanyl or fentanyl analogs. I'm glad I stayed away from that drug, right? So according to the statement from Tetra, okay, sorry. Oh, wow, why is this, like, words are just jumping all over the place for some reason today. Fentanyl is used as a treatment for breakthrough pain, a specific kind of severe pain that, while the patient is already medicated with long-acting painkillers. Oh, that's pretty cool. This usually occurs in connection with cancer. The Nature Institute of Drug Abuse have called the opioids misuse a crisis that needs to be addressed. Patients suffering from breakthrough pain require fast relief. Overdosing from the fentanyl occur in patients who exceed the recommended dosage. In the hope of obtaining more rapid relief, the development of a THC-based alternative would help provide a safer option to those patients and help prevent overdosing on fentanyl, said Dr. Antonio Vigino, I really hope I got that right. Sorry about that if I got that wrong. But he's an attending a physician and professor at McGill University and the research director of Santa Cannabis, where he is the principal investigator in a phase 3 clinical trial for pain associated with advanced cancer, in addition to a phase 2 trial for cancer patients. The PPP-001 drug has the potential to become the long-awaited alternative to opioids for the management of breakthrough pain in cancer patients. Although this trial, we're going to gather more evidence-based data on the safety, efficiency, and ease of administration of inhaled cannabinoids at the cautionary therapy of choice for cancer-related pain, says Dr. Regano. And that is kind of good. You look tired. I am. I'm so crawling into bed after this. I'm just going to go. And not wake up tomorrow when I have to go to work. But yes, hello, Lady T. It's always great to see you. So yes, that's pretty cool. So they're doing more studies on it now. They are. That is good. To try to get away from some of these, because fentanyl it's deadly. It is. It is totally deadly.
What was it? Last year before? Lost my cousin. She was 27.
It's a fentanyl.
She thought she was doing coke. One little line killed her.
Wow, and that's what I mean. It is deadly. It's those chemical drugs, right? Like, yeah, cocaine is a chemical, like, street drug. But fentanyl is a pharmaceutical drug. It's supposed to be used and administered in certain doses and stuff like that. And that's the thing. A lot of these kids these days just
originated from horse tranquilizers.
From horse tranks?
I think.
Oh.
Not positive.
I don't know how people could look at that. I guess just to get that, I guess to relieve pain, you go to about almost any length, right? All right, so let's see here. So, okay, we'll read this one next. This is a story about a little MFer. It's pretty cool. So 15-year-old creates a simple, revolutionary device that can generate electricity from rainwater. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. And yes, a lot of people have lost stuff. And that's what I mean. Like, these are really harsh drugs that can do a lot of damage to people, especially if not done properly. And I know it's but
that's a little bit on it.
All right, so fentanyl, also spelt fentanyl, is an opioid in which is used as a pain medication, and together with other medications for amnesia. Fentanyl is also made illegally and used as a recreational drug, often mixed with heroin or cocaine. It has a rapid onset and effects generally last less than an hour or two. Medically, fentanyl is used by injection as a patch on the skin, as a nasal spray, or you can take it orally in the mouth. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Hello, Shannon. I mean, yes, that's what I mean. It is scary. So yes, a 15-year-old girl's ingenious source of renewable energy could actually bring light and electricity to the poorest, rainiest parts of the world. Rayhan Jamalova is the founder of Rainergy, a contraption which can generate electricity from rainwater. Well, that's pretty cool. So according to the 9th grader from Baku, Azerbaijan, rainwater is one of the few renewable energy sources that has not yet been exploited to its full potential. So while solar and wind energy is currently dominating the market, most of the industries require extensive manufacturing, investment, upkeep, and maintenance. Rainergy, on the other hand, is just a simple design made up of 4 key parts. 4 key parts. All right. At the top of the instrument is a bucket that collects the rainwater and funnels it into a reservoir. The reservoir is connected to a generator through which the water flows and creates energy. The electricity is then stored in a battery that can actually be accessed even when it isn't raining. The Rainergy web says that the inexpensive device can actually generate roughly 3,626 kilowatts an hour amount of electricity in a year, which is enough to light up one family-sized home. For the families who are cut off from the main electrical grid in rainier countries like Malaysia, India, Indonesia, and the Philippines, Rainergy could actually be an invaluable source of light and energy. Rayan and her family spent 4 months calculating the logistics of the device before building it with the help of their physics teacher. Excuse me. I know I am. Like I said, I'm crawling to bed after this. Totally. I'm going to have some positive dreams, of course. So Rayan and her friends spent 4 months. Calculating. Okay, so the youngster has already been recognized at the 2017 Model UN conference in Azerbaijan, as well as the Global Entrepreneur Summit in India. She's also made it to the final stages of the Climate Launchpad competition in Europe. And she became the first person from Azerbaijan who made it onto the Forbes 30 under 30 Asia list. Wow. Rayan is currently look for investors so she can turn Rainergy into a business that can actually bring light into the lives of thousands of people around the world. Yes, that's pretty cool. It is. All right. All right, so that's perfect timing. All right, so we're going to tweet this off as well. No. Why'd you bring me back to no, I don't want that one. Okay, so we're going to close that. Okay, discard that one. No. Okay. Make this work. Okay, tweet her. There you go. We just tweeted it off, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. All right, so we're going to shut off because, yes, the original MFer is so crawling into bed. Oh, yeah. Got to get up early in the morning. But, yes, we have come to the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you for tuning in so much. All right, to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but always remember your attempt. And to all my MFers out there, I love each and every last single one of you because without you, MFers Live wouldn't be doing the really cool things that we do now. All right, we've met some really cool people. I've had a blast. And hopefully all my MFers have had a blast too along the way. Thank you for tuning in to the Tea Time Tuesday. Congratulations again go out to Mary Jane Goforth and Leah Dubrick for offering comments on facts. Yes, we just read them all out today. It's pretty cool. It's amazing. All right, so remember, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We have our positivity. Yes, it's Wednesday. It'll be our positivities. Positive stories from around the world. And, yes, we still have a couple more that we didn't actually read today. So we're good for our positive stories. So make sure you tune in. Same MFer time, same MFer channel. All right, keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're watching me live right now or you're watching me on a replay, remember those 2 words, okay? Always remember that you matter. Never forget that, ladies and gentlemen, because you know each and every last single one of you do, okay? And in the words of Bill Nye, the science guy, let's help make this a better world, okay? Because, come on, we got our little MFers to think about. They are our future, all right? And always remember we can make this a little bit better of a world with a little bit of peace, love, and positivity. You have yourselves a great night, y'all.